Well, what's going on, guys? We've got Vienta out here this morning. Got her in the hackamore again. I am by myself this morning, and this is going to be her first ride outside alone. So she's prepared for it. You know, this is hi, sweetheart. She's prepared for it. It's a little bit early, but you know, they're not going to get better if you don't start doing it with them. So you know, usually I'll start doing those first rides out alone. I don't know, maybe really depends on the horse, but you know, once they've got a good foundation of, at least a fair foundation of riding outside alone, or I'm sorry, riding outside, right? We take them out with an older horse, and once they're pretty good about knowing what to expect with that, and I've been rode in the arena a few times alone, then I might just take them for a few minute walk outside. So this is going to be this horse's first ride by herself outside. I don't expect it to be too eventful, knock on wood. But yeah, we've taken this horse out a bunch. You know, her second ride, from the second ride on, I believe, was outside of a pen. First ride was in the round pen, second ride outside, and pretty much every ride outside from then on. We've had a handful of rides in the arena, but yeah, it's going to be her first ride riding by herself outside. And she's in the hackamore today, so it should be a fun deal for her. We're going to keep it pretty short and sweet, and our goal is just to kind of walk her out and get her lined out a little bit and see if she can relax by herself and keep that forward motion. So again, all I'm doing here is, we haven't exercised or anything. All I'm doing is disengaging the hip bolt directions, making she's all right. Sorry, making sure she's all right. Good girl, sweetheart. Good girl. Go ahead and check her out here. Oh, girl, Vienta. Nice, sweetheart. Good girl. Well, I'll go ahead and disengage your hip bolt directions here. Very nice. One direction. And the other. Very good. Oh. Hope everyone's having a good morning this morning. Good girl, sweetheart. You guys have followed along with some of our colt starting stuff. You've seen us take this trail. She's taken it with another horse plenty of times. Good girl. Gonna try it alone today. At least part of it. Good girl, Vienta. Good girl, sweetheart. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, sweetheart. It's a big deal for this horse. Good girl. She's a little tight, if you guys can't tell. It's all right though. We'll get her through it here. She's a little bit on edge, looking around. She's usually got a horse she can tuck her nose next to. Good girl. You're all right. A little jumpy. We expected that. Girl, sweetheart. Good girl. Good girl. So I'm just talking here, guys, trying to make sure she stays relaxed. No sudden noises make her spook or nothing like that, if we can avoid that. Not the end of the world if that happens, though. One thing I'm really trying to do is lead by example with my body, my pulse, my heartbeat. Keep her chill if we can here. Good girl, sweetheart. Good girl. So she's got some really good forward here by herself, which is awesome. Good girl. Some cows over there in the brush. Don't want her to start elevating quite yet. We don't need a trot. We don't need a lope. I'm going to cut through this field a little bit. What I'm trying not to do is go on too many downhill areas. It probably sounds a little bit ridiculous, but the reason I don't want to do that is because that's going to create a little bit more energy with her, and I'm trying to keep that energy to some degree as low as possible. Good girl. Right, when they start going downhill, it's kind of just controlled falling to some degree, and she stumbles or something, or just like a train starts to build up a little speed. Oh, I didn't ask. Forward, please. Starts to build up a little speed. I don't want to have to keep holding her back, right? That's how we could potentially cause a wreck or a horse to blow up. Doesn't need to. So trying to navigate. You're okay. Thank you. Thank you. Trying to navigate the topography to be in her favor, as cheesy as that sounds. Good girl. Not trying to baby her too much, but you know, it's her first ride outside by herself. Trying to make it as good of an experience as possible. Good girl. Good girl, Vienta. Just doing a little poop there. Good. I love the forward right now. Trying to kind of get towards this fence a little bit. Then I'm going to angle back to the left and walk up the hill. Good girl, Vienta. Yeah. That's all right there. That's all right there. Watch out for these prairie dog holes here. Oh. Oh. Back up. One more. I'm gonna disengage his hip. Good. Walk her to the left here a little bit. Oh. Thank you. We on there still? Yeah. Go ahead and let her eat a little grass. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead, sweetheart. As you can tell, she's a little bit worried being out here, a little focused on everything else, just because she's not eating, right? definitely less of a degree of a sense of comfort by herself, but she's doing awesome. Just to be clear, guys, when you guys do this, I mean, it's not like I'm riding out 10 miles by myself. I'm riding, you know, a few hundred yards. Short and sweet. Give her a good experience here. I'm also trying not to hug bushes, right? If you can notice that. Try not to hug bushes. There's a lot of rabbits out right now. She's getting good with it. But, you know, by herself, I don't necessarily want to create a situation that doesn't need to happen if it don't have to. Thank you. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl, sweetheart. Good. Turn left. Straight. Thank you. I asked. Forward. Thank you. Just thinking about getting tight. Good girl. Again, just see if we can get a little more rhythm here. Good girl, Vienta. Good girl. We ain't eating. So even though I'm trying to give her, you know, as kind of hands-off as an experience as possible, the rules don't change, right? You don't put your head down if I don't ask to eat. And you go where I ask you. Right? I'm not just gonna change all the rules because she's by herself, right? I'm gonna be a little bit easier on her today. Good. Good. Excuse me. Thank you. So again, what I was saying is I'm trying not to hug bushes too much. Not like we're trying to baby too much, but what I don't want to do is, you know, get her into the situation where a bunch of rabbits jump out of a bush or something right now and she's by herself, first ride, and gets her a little tight. So I want to give her a, you know, good experience, but just trying to ease her into this a little bit. Good girl, sweetheart. Good girl. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right, girl. Yeah. Good girl, Vienta. Good girl, sweetheart. Good girl. Good girl. Very distracted today, if you guys can tell that. She's not nearly as lined out as we take her out with my wife's horse. But quite a bit. I wouldn't say better than I expected, but she did really, really good. Good girl, sweetheart. You know, nothing too complicated today, guys. Oh. Good. Nothing too complicated today, guys. But yeah, that's pretty freaking good. first ride outside by herself, and I mean, for her to stay relaxed like that, hold it together, right? Short ride, 5-10 minute ride, something like that. Oh. I'm gonna push his hip around to the left. Thank you. I'm gonna back her up now. Yeah, you felt that there, huh? Be easy with you. Hip to the left, sweetheart. Good. Good. I'm not mad at you. She got a little offended there when I bumped that hackamore once. Yeah. But I'm gonna sit here for just a minute here. But yeah, guys, that was a pretty nice first ride outside by herself. Turn her to the right. I'm sorry, left here. Really good first ride by herself there. Nothing long, nothing complex. Yes, we could definitely do big rides outside, but beautiful. But why do that? Good girl, sweetheart. Why do that if there's a chance, and a half decent chance, of creating something that doesn't need to happen, right? If I can do a 5-minute ride here and there, and then, you know, in a few weeks she's totally prepared, ain't a care in the world when we go outside for a 3-4 hour ride to get something done, you know, that makes more sense to me than just taking them outside for, you know, an hour, hour and a half, and them blowing up all over the place or getting overwhelmed or wanting to quit or whatever. I would rather just ease them into it, and you know, then when the time comes that we need to get something done, they're prepared as much as we can prepare them. I don't want to just kind of throw them into the deep end, right, if I can avoid that. But don't get me wrong, guys, right? There's totally situations where you might have to do that, where you've put as much as you can on them, but you got to go get something done. So there's nothing wrong with that, but I've got the luxury to to do this, and you know, I train horses for a living, and this is how I choose to go about it. I like it. Keeps me safe, keeps the horses safe, and just builds as good a horse, I think, as you can build. Builds as good of a horse as I think you can build with that fewer rides, right? Because the rides are so impactful. I mean, if you were to put on average how many minutes I have maybe on each of these colts, it would be substantially less than I would say most people out there. But these colts are going to be comparable, you know, to horses that might have, you know, 30 some rides on them. And these horses have just over 10. And that's because I just take a little bit more time, you know, spaces between rides, and short and sweet rides. So you know, a lot of people believe in that, but I kind of take that to the extreme by doing really short rides. And you know, I seem to find a lot of success with that because I'm not worried about it. I feel like the horse is okay, prepared for it, and since I'm not concerned about it, you know, they tend to not be concerned either. And just kind of follow your energy and and your relaxation to some degree. Hi, sweetheart. You're just a little baby, huh? You did good. Well, I hope you guys could see in that video, right? Again, this is Vienta, 3-year-old, just turned 3, and this is her first ride outside alone. So you know, 5-10 minute ride, whatever that was. Couldn't be happier with that, though. That is spectacular building block for her. So you know, if she could do that today, a few more rides, she'll be riding outside, checking fence like a pro. As always, guys, if you have questions, comments, leave them below. I hope some of this stuff makes sense, right? I know it's kind of different, You know, I think a lot of people take you know, it's slow with young horses, but again, I kind of take that to the extreme to some degree. But as you can see, it keeps them relaxed, and you know, builds a really good foundation for them. You can go back and watch some of Vienta'S videos of us halter breaking her, getting her taught to pick up her feet, first saddlings, etc. So she's come a long ways, and she is doing so awesome. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you don't subscribe already, please click subscribe. We appreciate it. It means the world to us. It gives us the ability to continue doing what we're doing. And click like. Like I said, questions, comments, leave them below. We'll get back to you. And if you know, if losing my dang train of thought, I must be getting old, guys. But thanks for watching, guys. Again, click subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.